Good work deserves recognition and encouragement. That's the spirit behind tonight's celebration. Congratulations to all our awardees.
I nominated Chris Delgado for this award, and he came to class every day and just really stayed on task. He had to be self-motivated because a lot of his work was independent study. And since he's finished in my class, he's moved on to the DATC and is doing great there in diesel mechanics. So good job, Chris.
My favorite experience at Mountain High was the Christmas party, because we got to get presents and pillows and blankets, and we also had a big breakfast. My favorite teacher, well, I got two of them, Suzanne and Heidi, because they both helped me progress and get me back into day school. And my future goal is to finish DATC diesel mechanics, and I want to become a diesel mechanic and start making a lot of money.
Well, I needed some beauty in my presentation, so I brought Tommy along to be my cheerleader. So Dennis, great job. You are the nominee for recognition student of the month, and I so appreciate all the hard work you did, and you really have to thank your dad because he did a great job in supporting you, and I'm so proud of you. And Tommy, smile.
My favorite experience at Mountain High was the Christmas party. I liked it because of the Black Santa. What I like about my teacher is he's always pushing me, and he's always making sure I'm caught up in reaching my goals. My future plans hopefully will be a commercial pilot.
So I nominated Asia Stoll. Asia has been a hard worker for me for 2 years now and is wonderful to have in the class. A great influence to have and helps other students to focus and do what they're supposed to do. Asia is not only good at doing what she's been directed to do, but is actively looking for things to do to improve herself. There have been multiple times where she's been among the highest credit earners for almost any given mini-term at Mountain High. Recently she's decided to do work at the DATC as well and is doing very well there. Asia is what we like to see at Mountain High and what I hope to see more of in the future, and I wanted to celebrate that with her tonight. Asia, this is for you. Congratulations.
So Asia, what do you like about Matt?
I like that he's understanding and tolerant.
I nominated Serena. She is awesome. I'm so proud of her. She is really fun to have in class because she really shows a genuine interest in physiology and has pretty much every day something really cool to say that adds to my lessons and makes it really fun. She's also not missed a day. Her attendance is exceptional. She's just a great student and proud to have her in my class. Good job, Serena.
What I like best about Mountain High is the personal relationships you have with your teachers by calling them by their first name. I was nominated by Cody, and what I really like that he teaches on a personal level and works with students. Currently I'm in the CNA program to get my CNA, and I'm considering going into the medical profession.
I nominated Gage Jones for my class, for our advisory. I've had Gage in my classes for 2 years, and I feel like I know him as well as I've ever known a student. And it hasn't always been the greatest relationship, but now I can't imagine a student that I treasure more in my class than Gage. What I really appreciate about Gage is that he has a sense of he's going to do what he has to do to get the job done, whether it's in his wrestling endeavors or whether it's in schoolwork. He will do what you ask him to do. He will get the job done, and he will earn credit in class. And what I appreciate about Gage is the man that he has become and the man that he is continually becoming. Congratulations, Gage. I really do appreciate you.
One of my favorite things here at Mountain High is the fact that the staff and the people here are all great. They worked with me, and whenever I walk through the doors, I always feel welcome. One thing I like about my teacher Ryan, who nominated me, is the fact that he's always there. He supports me in everything I do, and he's the one that actually nominated me to be an outstanding student. My future goals is I'm at the DATC right now for welding, and I'm hoping to turn that into a career. So.
I nominated Brandon Ordonez for the Student Recognition Award because he's got a great name, and he also is just a solid student. He carries a tough load of classes, but he always has a great attitude. He always shows up and greets everybody and says hi, and always gets his work done really well. I just think consistency and solidity is what defines him, and I think those are admirable qualities, and I look up to him in those regards and want to just tell him to keep doing a great job.
My favorite experience at Mountain High was just being able to meet the new people. There's a lot of pretty cool people around here. I like Rip, first name, like we have the first name. We share that in common, and he's just a really chill person to be with, and his class is pretty fun. One of my future goals, right now I'm getting my CNA here at Mountain High, and eventually I want to be something in the medical field, maybe go into med school. That's what I plan for my future.
Congratulations, Jackie. I have been super impressed with the way you have progressed this school year, and you've gone above and beyond to get your credits and make sure all your assignments are in, and you've been able to do the advisory reading and extra, and that is fantastic. You're a hard worker. I've loved to watch your confidence grow and doing hard things this year. I love having you in class, and I hope you keep continuing to work hard. You're going places. Okay, I'm also going to read this in Spanish. Felicidades, Jackie. Estoy muy impresionada por todo el progreso que he visto en ti en este año escolar. Ha sido un placer ver lo duro que has trabajado para asegurarte de traer todos tus tareas terminados y recibir créditos por ellos en tus clases. Tú has hecho mucho más allá de lo requerido para recibir extra crédito y completar la lectura aconsejada, y este es fantástico. Tu actitud de que le puedes hacer es increíble. Ha sido increíble ver la confianza que has tenido en ti misma y que continúes incrementado, y también la habilidad que has demostrado para hacer cosas difíciles. Me encanta tenerte en clase. Sigue trabajando duro. Tú vas a lograr muchas cosas. Felicidades.
I like Mountain High because we get off at 12:19 on Fridays. And Janie is my favorite teacher because she just cares about everybody, and I'm her favorite student. And my future goal is to be a real estate agent.
I nominated Laura for this celebration tonight. She has been such a wonderful student. I've had her in several classes, and she has good grades and good attendance, and is very respectful and helpful in class, and I really appreciate that. I've also learned that she loves customer service at work and is very good at it. And because of that, I think that she is the perfect nominee for tonight.
My favorite thing about Mountain High is the smaller class sizes. I really like getting to know my teachers. And then my favorite thing about Lori is that she's very understanding and sweet. And she always helped me with all my writing. Whenever I was stuck on anything, she'd always be there for me. So I really appreciate that. And then right now I'm going to the DATC for dental assisting, and hopefully I can take that and then become maybe a dental hygienist in the future.
I'm tickled to nominate Caitlin for this honor tonight. I want her to be recognized because she is so full of goodness. It just emanates from everywhere when she's around. Another thing I really want to make sure that you're aware of is that she is super open-minded about subject matter that she maybe doesn't love, but she'll dig in and she'll do it with a great attitude, and that's awesome, to be able to get past those boulders and rocks in your life. Also, she's just really uplifting to those around her, and when someone needs a little bit of help or has a little question, she's the first one to send a pencil over or share an idea or a thought or help them answer a question. She takes school seriously with a really big smile, and I love that about her.
My favorite experience here at Mountain High is how short our Fridays are and how awesome the teachers are, also those really small classes. What I like about Paula Tucker is she's always there for her students and she's always helping me through with my homework. I love her. My future goals as a junior is to go to the DATC next year to get my credit so I could, with cosmetology, to go to Weber State to be a math teacher.
Alicia, pot of beans, asparage, portrait of life, buen hecho, speaking and congratulations.
I like that I can get one-on-one time with all my teachers. They're all super supportive. They're all funny. They always answer my questions. I love all of them, and I'm glad to be here. I like that his class is super easy. He's a funny teacher. His class isn't boring. He always answers my questions when I need help, and his beard is on fleek. After I graduate, I'm gonna become a CNA and do that for a while, and if I like it like I expect to, I'm gonna continue to do that, and if I don't, I'm gonna try something new.
I nominated Stephanie as my student. I am so impressed with the progress she's made this year. She has come so far. She not only has improved academically, but socially, and now she is doing archery, which is wonderful. I'm really proud of her, and I know she's going to have a successful future. It's fun to talk to her and her mom in parent-teacher conferences. We discussed her future and what a bright future she has with so many options. I'm so proud of her. Congratulations, Stephanie.
So my favorite experience at Mountain High would have to be joining archery club on Friday classes, and I really liked it because it allowed me to have the opportunity to go to the Utah archery tournament, and because of the training we did on Fridays, I was able to get 3rd place all around and 2nd place in the girls division, and because of that I have the opportunity to go to nationals in a couple of weeks. All right, so what I really like about Cheryl Richards, like a lot of teachers, a lot of students like teachers because of like who they are or like what they do. I really like Cheryl because of how she teaches. She makes it really easy to, you know, put everything she teaches and apply it to real life situations. And I feel like if she had a spirit animal, I feel like it would be a duck because she's calm on the surface, but she works like crazy underneath. My future goals, as a junior, I'd like to be able to go to DATC and take welding classes in my senior year.
It is my pleasure to nominate Vanessa Calva for this award. I have her in an art class for 2 or 3 mini terms. She is an amazing artist and she always does a great job. She comes to class on time. She's always there and she approaches every assignment with enthusiasm and seems to enjoy doing it and is always days ahead of anyone else in finishing it. For example, she recently did a lovely self-portrait and I am also impressed with her Vincent van Gogh Starry Night. In fact, I think she may be the reincarnated Vincent van Gogh. It's my pleasure to nominate Vanessa Calva.
I like Mountain High because it's a really good school for new opportunities for another students. So John is a really good teacher. He's funny, and my goals is go to university for a student civil engineer.
During Quick Start, all the students need to take a test about what we learn: finance, marketing, and advertising. I just took the test because I want to prove everybody that I was the best student in the school. However, I failed. Another student got 100%, a better grade than mine. I was really eager to meet her, and I found a very interesting student, really intelligent, always happy, and really modest, Kaylin McNuin. I was lucky, and she was assigned to one of my classes. I had really enjoyed her presence in my class. Sometimes she really likes to enjoy chatting, sometimes playing with that cell phone, But always, always, she knows what I am talking about. Always she gets her job done in a very clever way, and always she is eager to help those students who struggle with mathematics. Congratulations, Kaylin.
Okay, my favorite Mountain High experience was probably the Christmas party because I've never seen it that much help for people, and it was just so nice to see something like that where, you know, people that can't get things on their own were getting it for free, so people that couldn't have a Christmas had one because of Mountain High. What I like about Fede is that he's really loud, and I've never left his class without learning something. I haven't learned math since the 8th grade, and I'm pretty sure I did well on the ATC because of him. So, thank you. My future goals are first to go to SLIC, get my general eds, and then I'm going to move to Oregon to go to school for marine biology.
Congratulations, George. I am so excited for you. So, George, I nominated you because this year I've noticed you have matured a lot. You seek me out to follow up and you follow through. You've made it to every DECA competition, service project, fundraiser, and extracurricular activity. And you've been a huge support and actually a really positive coach and motivator for your teammates for your first place winning DECA project. So congratulations on that and to a job well done. And last, George, I am nominating you because you are gracious. I have noticed that you appreciate other people and that you are quick to tell them thank you. So thank you for recognizing others and thank you for being a positive example.
My favorite thing about Mountain High School, there's no cliques. We all just get along. No one excludes anyone from any like groups. We don't have jocks, we don't have cheerleaders, we don't have populars or non-populars. Everyone's just like big family here, and coming in here kind of got me into like DECA because I didn't really think about DECA, but now since I got here, it got me more involved into like school activities, which I never really was into besides sports. So that was a good thing about Mountain High School. Tommy Pace nominated me, and I appreciate her so much because he's such a sick teacher. She's always helping me. She's always understanding all the students, trying to see what she could help us do if we're feeling down. She always like brings us up. But such a nice teacher, and I love her so much. And my future goals, I'm going to the DETC right now for digital media, and I'm planning on having lots of money by the time I'm 25, so hopefully that goes good.
I nominated Ayla Bush for the recognition reception from the choir, and I did this because Ayla came into class partway through the year, and so she came in while we were already in process, and she just jumped right in, and it was like, so teach me that. So I want to know that. Help me understand that. And now she's to the point where she's helping other people understand. And we have some new people coming in every mini term, and she sits with them and says, so that's what this is. She explains what happens in the music. And yesterday in class, we were working on a hard rhythmic piece, a piece of the new song. And she was concentrating and trying, and finally her face just lit up and she said, I get it. I get it. And it was like the first time I've ever understood it. It was just really, it was a wonderful thing. I love watching her grow, and I love watching her help other people grow.
My favorite experience so far at Mountain High is just being here, having the opportunity to be here, because I didn't see myself really doing anything with my life, but now I do. Like, it's a complete 180, and I really, really like it here. My favorite thing about Dr. Feldstead is that she encourages you to push your limits, and not to the point where you're like freaking out, but she pushes you a little bit, like how much you need, and it's really, really good for people to do that, and they don't really do that. So I'm really glad that she's done that for me. And when I graduate, I hope to become a successful author. I'm really, really passionate about reading and writing and that whole scene. It's just, I really, really like it.
Hi, I'm Jonathan, and I nominated Dusty Davis for this award. And the reason I nominated Dusty He's had a tough year. His poor leg has been causing him problems, and so he's missed a lot of school because of medical conditions. But I love his attitude, and he's a wonderful example to the other students, because even though he's missed these days, he plans ahead and he lets the teachers know that he's going to miss those days, and he always either makes the work up before or very, very soon after he misses. And so I'm so proud of the hard work that Dusty's put in. Congratulations, Dusty.
My favorite experience at Mountain High would probably be Quick Start, because it was a nice push to get to know everyone. John nominated me, and the thing I like about him is he's really nice, and it's nice that he asks everyone how their day is and how their weekend was at the start of every class. And my future goals are to go to culinary arts school and then become a chef.
I nominated Rose Ogle for the student recognition because she works so hard at learning the math that we're trying to learn. She may not know it beforehand, but she's not afraid to try and to learn new things. So, congratulations, Rose, you're great.
My favorite thing about Mountain High is that all the teachers here are so willing to work with you and go above and beyond to help you graduate, and they're always so kind and caring towards the students. What I love about Margie is that I walked into math not being able to understand it very well, and she always went out of her way to make sure that I understood things. She would always ask questions, and she's always so kind to me, and she even brought me a little poster from the Writers' Conference. My future goal is, when I'm older, I would really, really love to be a professional singer, but if not, I would love to be a choir teacher, because I have some great choir teachers that I've worked with in the past, and they've just inspired me to work with music in my future.
I have nominated Bailey Soward for recognition. The reason why I nominated Bailey is because of her dedication to school. Not only is she kind and very, very studious about her work, but she is also someone who will jump in at any moment and take on anything that anybody hands her, whether she really wants to or not. She is reliable, she is friendly, she has a smile that will light up the whole room if you can get her to smile. And she just makes so many of my classes that much richer because of having her in them. She's not someone who allows challenges that she's faced to drag her down. She allows them to be stepping stones to where she wants to be. And I think that that is marvelous. And that is why I think Bailey deserves all the recognition I can give her.
My favorite thing about Mountain High is how supportive the teachers are and how you can talk to them about anything and they're willing to talk to you. And I really like the students here and the classes that they offer. My favorite thing about Crivello is how supportive she is personally, and I just really click with her. She is funny and just amazing as a person. My future goals is to enlist in the Army and then become a teacher.
Congratulations, Gabe. I nominated you just because you're a good overall dude. You always do the little things that make our class better, like cleaning up the laptops after all the other students, making sure they're charged without me ever asking. Things like that I really appreciate, and you've been a great history student. Most importantly, you're a founding member of my Big Baller committee, so thanks for all your hard work there.
My favorite experience at Mountain is how many credits I've been able to make up, and they just care about your attendance and they make sure that you get all your work done. And my teacher that nominated me is Tyler, and he's a really great teacher because at the start of his class he'll like play classic rock or like hip hop, something like that, and that makes the class really intriguing. And my future goals, next year as a senior I want to go to the DATC and look into diesel tech or something of that area.
I nominated Zach Gray this time for the student recognition banquet. This is a student who came into my class and his first papers were okay, but not really great. And then all of a sudden I'm getting this student trying really hard to write explicit and thorough answers and involving himself in the classroom discussion. And I go, so Zach Gray, you really are an English student. And I loved it. I love his attitude. I love his participation. I love that he is giving it the very best that he can. And besides all of that, he's a really nice human being.
Alright, my favorite experience about Mountain High was Shark Tank, because we got to come up with our own idea, and you got to meet new kids at the beginning of the school year, get to know each other, and have fun with the teacher. And what I like about Chris is that she inspires me to learn more about English, and she pushes me to do better. And yeah, my future goals are to become a diesel mechanic and make way more money than I'm making right now.
I nominated Gracie Dunlap because she is an amazing student. Ever since the first day that I had her, she works hard, she is confident, she is a natural leader, she is a great student, and she's just a lot of fun to be around. I enjoy having her in class. She's so much fun, and I love her confidence. I love how she helps others. She's kind, she's compassionate, and she's so smart and so talented. So Gracie, have a great night tonight. I'm so proud of you.
Some things that I like about Mountain High are how you call the teachers by their first name. Like, I don't know why, but I just really like that. Like, it shows like that they're here to help you instead of just like, here's this, you know. And the class sizes are really small, and that's amazing. Savannah nominated me, and she's crazy. Like in CNA, when we're doing labs, and there's like Mortimer and Beulah, and she like, oh my gosh, makes characters for them, and it's just the funniest thing. And I'm not sure what I want to do in the future, but I know it's something in the medical field.
I nominated Zane Baldwin, and I nominated her for a few reasons. One of the first reasons I nominated her is because she's so pleasant, and she might laugh when I say that, but she really is pleasant. She's pleasant to be around. She's usually smiling, and she's asking great questions in class, and she works really hard to make sure that she understands the material. If she is confused, then she'll ask a question, which I think is one of the best things that a student can do, is that they're willing to ask when they have a question. Zane genuinely wants to learn. She's really, really active in class, like she's paying attention, and like I said, she asks questions. And one of my favorite things that she does every day is she always says thanks to me at the end of class, and I know she actually means it. And instead of just saying it just to say thanks, she actually means like, thanks for putting in some time to teach me today, which I think is really cool. And that's why I nominated Zane.
One of my favorite experiences at Mountain High was Shark Tank, because you didn't just jump right into school. You got to kind of get to know everyone a little bit. And I like Jamie because she's really smart and she can always answer my questions, and I enjoy going to her class. And my future goals are, I just want to go around and travel.
Congratulations to all our award nominees. We are proud of all your accomplishments. Thank you to everybody for coming to help us celebrate this evening.